Hello there, Annette. How are you?
I'm doing really, really well, enjoying the summer weather for a change.
Good.
But my goodness, we've got to do something about these Monday mornings. We've missed more than a few.
It's one of the byproducts of being as busy as we've been, I suppose.
Yeah, in many ways. And what I find interesting, we've added a number of agents to our roster, and now they're asking us how to get their home sold. And
How to do it the right way, right? And
yeah, and you have some very strong views about it. And
I,
I
I do
actually,
actually.
yeah, I broke it down into four different areas: pricing, staging, marketing, and open houses.
Right.
Okay, so
And,
let's,
and each is vitally important because our job is to get our clients the most money possible. We're working in a time that's been very unusual in terms of it being a seller's market where virtually anything well priced sells. But that begs the question as to whether or not we got the best price possible for our clients. And this market stay this way forever. There will be a time in the not too distant future where the buyers have an advantage and these best practices will become really more important even than they are now.
well, it's interesting. I read a statistic that said 40% of the offers on homes are above asking price.
Yes.
But what I read was that 60% weren't. And so we get to that question of pricing. How do you price a home?
Wow, it's gotten harder and harder. It's almost an art form combined with the science of looking at what's sold recently, what's on the market now, and then trusting your gut, following trend lines, and being flexible in case you made the wrong call.
And a bit of impressive magic just in
Yes,
case.
impressive magic. I mean, really, who knew that we would help a client buy a property at 22% over the ask price, which is what it took to get it last week.
And we both agreed that the listing agent, very experienced agent, didn't purposely price it low. It just reflected how difficult it is to come up with what the market is as it's moving so rapidly. And yet, if you'll remember, we had a couple of properties that sold very close to asking price, but they were on the market for a while in the middle of winter as well.
Yep.
So it's
So the way that I look at it, if we set a standard for our listing clients and we honor that standard every single time and we dive deep into each of those four categories and do our very best with them, then we know that we've done the right thing by our clients and can give them the best possible outcome. That's why
so
I'm a stickler for it.
so talk to me a little bit about staging. Not a whole treatise on it, but you insist whenever possible that our clients stage their homes. Tell me more.
The world has changed so much. People are doing most of their pre-shopping for a home online, and it's so easy to eliminate a property because the pictures don't speak to you. So that combination of preparing for photography, which is really what staging is all about, and professional photography become more important than they ever were because you will be, I hate to coin a phrase here, you'll be canceled. Your listing will, it's like swipe, 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 no, no, no. And it could have been the right house for you, but because it didn't appeal to you at your first glance, you've canceled it. So we don't want to be a canceled listing. We want to be appealing
Mhm.
to our buying public. So preparing the house properly for sale, decluttering, putting pops of color so that our photography really speaks to people. Sometimes it's that subliminal message that makes the difference. And
Mhm.
very often, and a couple of times now, you and I have taken over listings that even in this crazy market have failed to sell. And turning them around was as simple as
Staging.
representing it, staging it, and rephotographing it.
Exactly. I'm thinking of one particular property in Newton. It just 126, it was done
Right.
once we did those things.
After sitting for months. So to me, you've got to look at this not only from the consumer's eye, but from the consumer's first impression. And that first impression needs to wow you.
Well, I've heard it said that buyers make a decision up or down on a house within about 15 or 20 seconds
Yep,
when they walk into it. Our goal is to get them into the house.
right. Well, let's define our job. What really is a real estate agent's job? Can we really sell a house? No.
No, only if we're going to put the money down to buy it.
Exactly. What we can do and what I see as our job is to give a property broad and beautiful exposure to the marketplace such that many, many, many people want to see it. And when many people want to see it and they come and visit it, you are most likely to get strong offers.
Assuming it's priced properly.
Exactly.
Okay, that's it.
There you
So to recap, we try to price appropriately, but our primary job is to let people know about the house and have them see it. Above and beyond that is frosting on the cake.
The
I
house
mean,
has to sell itself, right?
with our help.
Yes, exactly.
Have a great week, Lynn.
You too. Talk to you soon.
Okay.